Hello and welcome. I thought now we have got a little bit more money, it is probably time for us to actually get those animals that we're talking about now. Oh, that reminds me, 60 something thousand, so we will have enough money spare. So was there any jobs we've got to do? Any harvesting in August? Remind. Let's have a quick look. I don't think there is. I'm sure we're waiting on the taters, aren't we? I'm sure we are. We should have. Oh, no, the taters are ready. Okay then. Right, okay, well let's not move the animals in. I want to do this when there is no rush, definitely. So let's pop across the road then and have a look. Have I got any of the big tractors over here? I think I took them across, didn't I? The Orion and the... yeah, the big green machine. I'm sure they're all over there. Yeah, got this harvested. Wow, the weeds have come through well. Right, okay then. So we said we were going to test that thing, didn't we? Right, okay. So then we want our proper trailer and... oh, do you know, but I've just run past it, haven't I? It's just the sort of way that I do things, isn't it? It's a difficult way to do it. I will find it. It is, yeah, the nature of the beast. No doubt that is over the road, and we've just gone right past it. We could be better. We could be cleverer than this. We could go to our, and we could go to cars, and say, whereabouts are you on the map? And we could look for the big green beam of light, which, oh, okay. Oh. Ah, well, I can see it. Oh, it is. Wow, it's weird sometimes how you can't actually see the big green beam of light. Clearly. Right, I would like to swap this trailer for its bigger brother. And while this has got some value, we may lose a little bit, but I would really like... The other thing is, have we, to pay for something like that, have we got any fertilising contracts? I don't mind using that for that kind of thing. Field 11. Isn't that the one we did? The weird one that I have to do 3 times. Yeah, it is, but that would actually pay for what I'm thinking about, which is what I am thinking about. So let's do it while it's still there. Let's just send our worker down whilst we are going down to the shop. We will accept that contract. Right, so then I think, yeah, going forwards, the front box, I do wish to play realistically. I have said that all along, and I mean it. So now I know the front box is not really to be handled in the way that we've been handling it. I think what we're going to do is in this way, this very way here, we are going to do things slightly different. The one bad thing is, yeah, the Massey is the one. But I think, yeah, do you know, this does make sense. I think what we're going to do is move to the Orion for this. The other thing is, being as this is the case, it's not, I'm not going to, I don't know, I have said this, if we're going to do this, I would always use these front boxes in front box configuration. I think I'm going to change the way that I do things, so I probably will not be using the Joskin, which is unfortunate because it is such a fantastic mod. And why is that? Oh, it's not selected, that's why it's not doing anything. Yeah, it is. Oh, I've got like 2. I've got the transporter, which likewise I use always at the front because I use it as additional storage. Now there are in-game things to do this, so if we're going to do this, I just think we will do this, but we'll do it the quick way. We shall. I'm going to lose money over it, I know I am. But, yeah, let us go to... Have I still got that? I have. And also I'm going to sell that. Yeah, moving forwards again, another thing that I'm going to do. So we're going to do quite a few things. What I'm going to do, I am going to reconvene with yourselves at the shop. I'm going to take that. I'm going to get the big bag handler, because after having used it and comparing it to this, although the big bag winch is excellent, it is obviously more expensive, which to a start from scratcher is not fantastic. But I could do with that money. It's as simple as that. The front loader, we're going to use that one because we're going to use it on the Orion, and we're going to get rid of all of the boxes out of miscellaneous. And this I am going to do on camera right now, even though I know I'm going to lose a little bit of money. Yes. And the transporter, which never was worth an awful lot, probably had something in it as well. But yeah, that is it. And we're going to swap that with the money that we've just we're going to try to do something a little bit different. Right, let's grab the Orion. I'm going to take this on the back of our trailer. And I'm going to meet you down. I need to... Oh, no, I don't need to do that, actually, do I? I'm being silly. I can actually stick these on our own little garage. We can actually have these fitted and pay for that adjustment here. I'm thinking weight-wise, this makes the perfect machine for doing this type of job. Really, it does. Should we sell that directly? It is horrible because it looks like I'm being really mercenary. Well, I am in a way. I am being mercenary. This is... I do love this, but... Form factor, the big bag handler, is absolutely fantastic, which is something after using it the other day. Right, we need to custom repair and customise. We need to stick the front loader attacher on, yes, and it is class. And we're going to sell that directly. No, we're not. We are going to... Oh no, if we change that to the telehandler, I think we did, didn't we? I think I did. Talking in the we, yeah. Right, let's try that. Should actually now work. Yeah, so a few changes before we crack on. Yeah, and I'm going to do this probably on all of my Let's Plays, just to reflect the change in the knowledge that I've gained from the practices that you do with the real front 3-point link. It isn't as strong as a normal 3-point link, so I'm going to treat it with the respect that it's due, to be realistic. Now then, are we going to need... No, we're not. We're going to need to grab... No, that is true. Where is the Rosensteiner? The Samurai. I keep saying I'm going to call it the Samurai, and then I call it by its proper full name. Right, so then... No, I'm not trying to detach. Did I not leave something back there? No, I was going to leave this. That's the very thing, I think. Right, okay, Rosensteiner. Right, I'm going to start recording. I'm going to grab these few bits and bobs. Now, did I change that? Which wouldn't be that difficult for me to change this back. Yeah, I'm going to take this back down the shop, and I will reconvene with yourselves back down there, and we will carry on this conversation. Nah, no, I can't. It is true. I need to change it. Oh. Customize. Fantastic. Right, I shall see you down at the shop. Right, just let's record up here. I've got this. I'm just going to alter the configuration of this and buy this. I don't really like doing this off camera, if I'm honest. Yeah, I really like to do this on camera. But now then, if I change configuration, do I lose that from the front? No, I'm not sure. I don't think so. I suppose this is a good enough test as any. Right, so we need to change that configuration. Change that to a front loader. And stick that on that. Unfortunately, this is the rather large one, really, the front loader for the class, which is going to mean it's going to lean heavily. Luckily, I've got the pass-through weight on it, should just about manage. One bad thing about this configuration is the fact that the workers seem to pull that front open. They do it with a lot of implements, which obviously then really ruins the realism. So I'm hoping that I'm going to send the worker down there and we'll do this off camera, and then I'm going to pop down to the shop as I said I was going to. I've sent the truck down there. It's by worker. Right, so then let's send this down to field 11. I also got a message that something had happened, so I have a feeling that they've let's have a look. Where are they? Yeah, they've crashed and burned. Oh, that teleport, I do apologise. I don't normally do that on this, do I? I've been on run bars yesterday where I get into habits with that. So let's sell this. We'll buy the big bag handler. Yeah, going forwards, just to change the direction, and they're only minor, they're not massive, but yeah, just refinements of my playstyle to try to aim in realism. Yeah, also, oh, I did lease it already. Okay. Now, what's the point? Haven't you got anything? No, we haven't. Oh, let's sell this. Now they're crashing and burning. Of course they are. You can't expect them to get it right, can you? Right. Oh. it's because it's strapped. Because if it can see that, then it should be able to see that as well. Unless, it might not be. That could be at the beginning and not at the bit that it needs it. I do love to know how these things work. Right. So I'm going to sell that. Yes, at least we've got a little bit more, and we are going to buy 2. One for the shop, and because it's as reasonable as it is, I am not going to quibble about the 250. I'm really not. So let's grab 1 for the shop one. Yeah, this reminded me when I played on St. Cali with this, just how fantastic this bit of kit is. And I apologise because the CSO pack is massive, so you have to go right the way through. So we're going to buy 2 of these, 1 for the shop and 1 for us. And I don't mind, yeah, when it's only 250, actually buying front loader, no, telehandler, twice. Right, and what else are we going to... No, we've already leased that. Right, so we've got all this lot. I am going to stop the camera and I'm going to send this back up and leave one of these down at the shop, but I don't mind paying for that. Then we're going to get this Grimmy. I'm hoping, if it says about it doesn't need a home topper for this version, but if it does, I'm going to... Yeah, I'm not going to run down the shop again. I'm going to literally store deliveries. I'm going to give the shop a ring and ask them to drop us off the home topper. But it does read very much like in the description, this doesn't need a home topper. So, yeah, right, let me, yeah, so I'm going to stop recording and I'm going to see you back up at the farm. I admit it, I got carried away. I thought, I'll just do this little section up here. There's 2 little bits, and I thought, then I'll leave Causeway to... And I thought, you know, you really should show what you do a little bit. It's, yeah, so I am. I thought I'd just switch it on. I'm just finishing this little, there's not much left to do on this bit. Then there's a little tiny corner which we're going to do while I'm here, and then I'm going to let Causeway mop up the big section of the field. But I just thought I was here and I thought, oh, let's just do it, as you do sometimes. And then I thought, yeah. Right, okay, I missed a little slither there. Right, I should be able to do this in one pass. And then, yeah, because Causeway, it's weird, it sort of classes it as 3 different fields, which actually I can see exactly why it does. There's a little tiny slither just beyond those trees, and yeah, let's just get that little triangle. And then we'll go for the one beyond the trees on camera. And then I'm going to set the Causeway course off. Why did I miss that? Right, let's see if we can do this again. Yeah, that's better. Right, let's get this little tiny slither here beyond the trees, and then I'm going to literally stop recording from it, and I am going to go back down to the thing once I've set Causeway on with this, but I just wanted to sort of show you what I'm doing a little bit, really. Yeah, because funnily enough, this is a percentage, a few percent. This is what stopped me finishing the contract last time we were on this field. I think I did actually show this. Yeah, this little tiny slither is enough to stop us not completing the contract. Right, so I'm going to see you shortly down at the shop. I am a terror, yeah. One of the biggest reasons I was come down was to literally sell this and get its bigger brother. Yeah, so I'm going to do that. Not bad. And we're going to get the 50 meter, not buying it in the 50 meter configuration. I do love this mod. I just mentioned this a few weeks back as one of those mods. This is probably my go-to, because I think that is one of the best. The ramps on that are the best of any other low loader, even though it's a small one. But this one, you can actually, I used to use this on Lone Oak. It's fantastic, and I probably would be my low loader of choice in every situation. We'll buy it in basic configuration to begin with. Yeah, it looks exactly the same, but we want it to have the... No... Oh, standard, it's not that one. There we go. Ramps. Yeah, it is a little dearer, but then it's also very much more versatile, so we're going to go for... Yeah, we're going to stick it on gooseneck and side rails. Is that the... Ah, that's the extensions, isn't it? No, side rails. Do I want... Let's keep it standard for now. I can always adjust it when I can. Yeah, I think we'll stick it on 40. 50 is massive. Yeah, but we'll stick it on that for now. 11,300. Willingly pay that. So just a little, 3,000 more for that particular thing. Let's drop that. Let's grab that and let's stack this back up. Put everything on. Put the green. I do love the fact that that telehandler's got a 3-point back link. That is so amazing. Right. This is going to be one of those that does. No, it's one of those. Okay, let's look at it. Yeah, what if we? How do we? It's one of those. It's just really weird how each one's got a difference. Now then, there is a way to lower. No, not that. It's actually the height of this. That's the other way. So that it's actually almost. Okay, is that it? Right, let's switch that off for you. Shout at me and let's get that loaded on. Yeah, I do like this. I think these the extensions would be nice on the side, so that because obviously it only just fits on. Right, not let myself improve my life for reversing. Right, okay. Beautiful. I love telehandlers for this type of thing. They are amazing. He says as he totally, really does a terrible job of reversing. And the trees are a little bit, yeah, not left myself a nice angle. Still, it's all practice. If you leave yourself nice angles all the time, then there's never any practice to make anything, yeah, work or give yourself, improve your skills even. If I can spit my words out. Yeah, I mean, it does look like it has got a bit of a horn topper at the front, so I'm thinking I'm right. It's a bit willful. It's a bit like the coupling. It could be the height of the 3-point link at the back. After all said and done, it really isn't a tractor, even though it is now a tractor, sort of. Yes, I'm really not wanting to go to the right, even now. Wow. Whoa. Okay. What a cheat. Whoa. Seriously? What was that about? Okay. Just, yeah. That's different. Yeah, this is another thing that I love, which reminded me on St. Cali as well, was just how the fact this can be used as a prodder. I often use traditional spikes for this, but this can do that as well. It's got so many different skills. This has. Alright, it's gonna. Yeah, that's gonna. I don't know what it's gonna do. I'm gonna strap it down and. In fact, no. Let's stick the other front loader on. We can grab that next time we're here. I'm gonna send this back up to the farm. Let's stick this one on, and we'll grab the one for this telehandler off the car park. It'll be easier. So it's gonna raise it high enough. Alright, let's be nice and tidy. It's not going to take too long to do that. Then what I'm going to do is I'm going to off camera send this back up to the top, and I shall meet you back at the top. And all these little bits and bobs will really, yeah, if that's if the Grimmy does work in the way that I'm thinking it works, then I'm going to literally buy that. So then we're going to yeah, that's why I wanted the contract as well. I thought it would help us, because obviously I would like to buy the sheep. I keep saying it and it doesn't happen. So yeah, I want to get the potatoes done, but also get the, right, I cannot remember the config. We can leave it half. That's the beauty of that, really. It's up and safe. Right, at least we're back to the black one. It matches this really well. Yeah, the thing is, you've got to be careful. This is why I'm not a massive fan of the 50, because it is absolutely humongous. Well, it's, I suppose, not like no different having that big 19 or 25 metre one. Sorry, car, that was bad. Realism. I thought you were aiming for realism. Well, to a degree. I have got to stop and send this to the top of the map. That's not realistic. You wouldn't stop in the middle of the road, but yeah, game mechanics. Right, so where do I need this? Let's go on to that course. How is our worker doing? The Orion is... Oh, nice. Hang on a minute. Is that... Why is it going the wrong way? The stop's the other side. According to the course, it's going towards the beginning. Unless, of course, it started. Yeah, but that makes no sense. Right, okay. I'm not quibbling. I agree totally. That makes absolutely no logical sense. Right, anyway, I'm going to stop recording. I don't like that teleporting on this. Or should we just stay along for the ride? We're nearly there. Yeah, that's not a bad idea. And let's just crack on. In fact, you know something? Let's just do this ourselves. Yeah, although the worker probably would have done a better job of not whacking into something, as you all know with me. Wouldn't be the first time I've knocked a post down. Yeah. Now, it was worse when I got my game pedals played up, but that was terrible, that session was. I knew it was wandering, because when I stand on a field, or, yeah, things wander very slightly, I can see that. But yeah, I mean, now you can see it's... Obviously, the cadaver of the road does sort of suck you in and out a little bit, as well as if your weight's uneven. And also game pads, yeah, you just have to touch them, and they go well. Yeah, it's not like a steering wheel. Yeah, I've got a steering wheel. I only use it in the beginning. I bought the side panel kits, the Adira one, where you literally have. Now that's a point. Let's let the telehandler grab this while we are passing. It does seem to make a little bit of sense. Oh no, that's not what I wanted to do. I wanted to do that. Did I leave the engine running? No, I was good. I stopped it. Yeah, I did have a quick look at this because we're going to do the animals and start up here, and then I thought, ooh, no, I did start it, didn't I? No, yeah, that's right. We had the conversation. Yeah, I was going to do the animals, and then I realised that the potatoes need doing, and they do take priority, definitely. So, right, remember, reclamp everything down. Yeah, our contract should be finished soon. What are you doing? Yeah, but safe. Pull out without knocking anybody out. Right, in fact, yeah, we can go straight across this, which makes a nice change, being as our soy, the weevils got to it. That's so annoying. Right, okay. So then, I know I also need to set up our... No, I need to harvest first, don't I? I do, this is true. Right, I am going to take that off. I'm going to get everything set up, and I am going to stop my recording again in a minute. So I'm going to see you shortly. Just checked while the cameras weren't on, and yeah, there's 46 tons in, and there was 12 tons in the thing already. So I thought, yeah, I was going to move this, and I thought, oh, it's got some silage in it, and then I thought, oh, is there any silage left? There is. So I thought, let's just quickly grab this on camera. I don't like this type of thing being done off camera. Yeah, because I think this has got arrows. I was just looking at the big green machine. I thought it made more sense to use that. And I thought, yeah, but this, I want to be realistic. I want these. And I can't. Yeah, if you're going to use specific tractors with narrows, then don't buy them all. It's just, yeah, especially when money is. Well, it's not tight at this minute, but it's already spoken for. It really is. So we've got the grass ready for a sheep, and water's free. So let's get this going. As soon as we've done this, right, that's all of that. Yeah, in fact, let's pull this. Just check that these are narrows, because I think this has horrible narrows if I remember rightly. Can't remember if we have had narrows on this one. Yeah, because obviously if you do workers, they really don't care about such things, but yeah. Where possible, I would like to... Oh, quite a repair job on that. They are the horrible ones. Just check to make sure. I think the trailer bugs are the only ones for this, if I remember rightly. We should try. Yeah. On some tractors, there is the other option for the narrows, the nicer narrows. What tractor was it that I go backwards? Okay, I'm on to all my life. Okay. I It's trailer bogs or nothing. It is, right, okay, then we're going to go for trailer bogs. Right, okay, smashing. So we've got the gangly narrows. Yeah, it is what it is. At least we can go over our field without doing any damage. Right, and then we are going to get our... Yeah, while this is the workers doing this, I'm going to start... No, I'm not. I'm going to leave this for a few minutes. Now, is our contract 94%? Has that gone up? I've not seen any activity on that recently. Let's have a look on the map. No. No, they are moving very slowly. I don't know what that's about, but yeah, they're moving. We're trying to make the most of the money. Oh dear, you've got to laugh or you cry. Right, let's set this course. I am going to go into a time lapse for this because this is, yeah, literally. Yeah, it's not the most interesting thing to watch the worker go around the field, but it really is what we've got to do. What could we go buy? The sheep? We could, yeah. It's true, we could. We'll set this course. Yes, I'm interested in this to see if this does home top, which I think it does. Right, let's set the course then. And then we're going to go and do some animals. No, that wasn't the right one. Create job. Field position. 25, the nice side. Oh, have I already got this? 2 meter. No, I think the other was slight. Oh, what? No, I think it was 2.5. Let's have a check. 25A, 2.3. Yeah, it was slightly different. So, create job. Field 25A. Headlands, you need quite a few of these on this type because of the turning room, so I'm going to say 7. Because it's so tiny. Yeah, I think that's about right, having used this type of thing quite a bit. So 2 meters. Save, activate, 2 meters. And yeah, go. Let's have a quick look to see though. Do I need to switch it on? Is it one of them implements you do, or does let's see. I'm intrigued on this because this is the first time I've. This is a fantastic pack. It really is. Ooh. Brilliant. Field 11 is finished. Let's see. This is one time where seeing where it starts would be useful. Well, we have the technology. Yes, I agree. Let's have a look. Well, he switched it on. Ooh, they don't seem to be managing it very well. Yeah, okay. Ooh. Crop destruction. Really? What? That's terrible. Just dragging the thing around. This does not bode well. Right. Yeah, I'm going to have to ask our worker if we... Ooh. Ah, yeah, there's something there, hidden. Well, I've never seen that before. It's a hose. It's a sprinkler system. Right, do you know something? I think we're just going to have to... Ooh. What? Wow. I'm going to go for nearest. Why am I destroying... Ugh. Let's see, because this doesn't look good. Stuck. not sure what the horsepower requirements are for this. It could be that. Let's see how they cope with the corners. Let's quickly grab our worker from that field, being as they've finished. If they can. Ah, they're pointing the wrong way. We may need to do this ourselves. Yeah, they're not very good at turning. Let's see. Oh, no, I think we have success. Oh, do we have success on ours? Looking good so far. Yeah, excellent. I'm not going to give in just yet. I'm going to watch it go around the corner a little bit. Well, this field is bigger than I think, actually, when I look across at it. Yeah. Hopefully this will be a decent yield, because it is that 20% bonus just for the yield alone because of the how good the soil is. So, yeah. Yeah, it's managing all right now. And it is doing everything we want it to do, so we will be buying it, definitely. It's not, it's, yeah, it does what it says on the tin. Well, we're going to go across the road and leave him to it, and we are going to drop that off. We're going to pop across the road, but once we're going to do it in a vehicle without running. Yeah. We shall see if that's, we can take that contract now though. See what we've actually got to work with. Oh, 23, I'd forgotten about that. Well, that's fantastic. Yeah, that is going to set us up nicely to give us a bit of... I always like to have even... I mean, we're doing all right. Well, we've got a lot of equipment, so we could sort of tide over, but you always need what I call seed money and stuff like that, or incidentals or repair costs and stuff like that. I always like to keep... If I'm, well, 100k is perfect, but no, that's the other thing. I wanted to do this, didn't I? Not with this though. Right, yeah, we can look with this actually, that is true. Would have been nice to stick this in the gooseneck configuration though. It does not manage, yeah, things very well, even though it's part of the 82 Studios pack. No, wrong way. We're not buying grass. We've got grass. Let's get everything ready. I think we already filled the water. I'm sure we did. Let's just have a quick look, see if our worker is snarled up. Or whether they managed to... Ah, no. Fantastic. They are doing very well. Right, let's fill this with grass. And the grass is growing nicely on this patch as well. Fantastic. Oh. And we are going to finally buy our animals. I'm going to buy 100 so that they can, yeah, literally give birth. Oh, I thought I'd given the... Oh, I could have sworn I'd done the extension on this. Perhaps I didn't. In fact, obviously I didn't. Is that water or food? I think this is food. Not that it will show, because obviously there's no animals in there yet, but let's at least prepare. This is back into... Oh. You can? I don't think you could if there was no animals in there. Wow. Okay, well there you go. You can. Well, in that case, we're going to do the water as well. Fantastic. That's Sarah back from the field. 117 grand. This is 60-something thousand, did I say? 66, which is still going to leave us quite a bit of cash. Ah, we didn't fill this, Mr. Smith. We didn't at all. Now then. Did we already put the Amatana down anywhere? Because that is my field point of choice. It really is. Has been for a long time now. Okay. We shall stick that right next to that. It does make sense. To be honest, yeah, in Britain, nearly all of the farmers that I've ever seen actually put ball cocks in this, so it actually auto-fills itself. So I don't really ever think this is any stretch, and if anything, it's a stretch in the wrong direction, because yeah, farmers normally have this one better than this, but obviously this is a game. So oh, it's a container for this. I always get this wrong. I always go to tools. I need to think. I've learned. Right, so if we've got to press the V mode, haven't we? Realistically, although to be honest, it's got a very generous. Right. Well, while that's filling, we're going to buy our animals. What do is Steinschaft? I said, didn't I? They're going for adults, so we're going to go to 50s. Select. Maximum and then down to 50. I'm not going to do that twice. 26944. Yes, I was right. So buy. Yes. And Steinschaft. Buy. Yes. Smashing. So we have our animals. I do prefer buying them like that. I really do. Right, let's start overloading, and let's have a quick look to see how much without going in a menu. Right, so 18 tons of water, 26 tons of food, so double. Let's go grab the rest. So actually what we've got is about right. It is nice to actually have this. We will be starting to do sheds as well, and if we've got 63 grand, I don't think it's going to take as long. I'm going to keep it for a little while. And I have also come to a decision on this. Yeah, I'm going to try to keep this medium. I'm not going to... Yeah, let me show you. Yeah, I was thinking about this the other day. It's always nice to have a couple of Let's Plays where you don't actually go absolutely massive. So I was going to buy 1 or 16. But I think we're going to go for that one. It's got a really good yield. It's going to keep us medium rather than huge. Yeah. I would like your opinion on this as shareholders of the farm. But yeah, that is my thing. So that way, I do enjoy... Sometimes when the big ones like Atticum's become massive now, I've got that humongous great field, which means there's a lot of work all the time for it. Rombos is always and always will be massive until the day that Let's Play is finished. So again, it is nice to have the smaller ones. For better one, I always feel comfortable on that. This, I always feel comfortable on this. But if I took this too much bigger and start to buy that monster field, then this is going to feel big as well. And I know it's all a perception, but it is nice to feel comfortable. So you don't always have to go absolutely massive. That's my trouble. I always, yeah, not every farm is a monster farm. It's really as simple as that. So yeah, I'm hoping that our grass can... Now, yeah, actually, I'm hoping that the grass in the grazing thing kicks in. Because it is supposed to. It would be interesting to see if our food goes up or goes down. Oh, and also the grass level is supposed to be the grass level that you can see. As in, like, if you look at the grass today, it's supposed to graze. The grazing actually makes that as if you're mowing it. Yeah, they will actually lower that. And I've never seen it work yet, so I'm hoping we're going to put some grass in anyway, but I'm hoping that kicks in, because I've got that mod loaded and it is active. I've double checked. Right, so there's a bit left. Right, okay, let's top that up while we're thinking about it. I think, do we need a little bit more? I think we did. Excuse me 1 minute. This is what I call my generic goodbye for those sessions where I've done a recording and I didn't realise I was going to split it, and this is my... I do hate it when I don't say goodbye to you. It seems very rude when you've invited guests in
to come and have a look at your content, and you don't say goodbye. So this is what I always add as the spliced goodbye. So yeah, I'm going to say thank you very much for watching. I truly do hope you're going to continue with me on this journey, and I'm going to say goodbye for now.